evening and welcome to another of our IADC updates. This evening we are going to take you around the site to see how work here at the Argyle International Airport is progressing. There are several areas that we need to touch, and so we're going to try and go around a little quicker than normal so that you can get updated on just about everything. Now, where I am standing here, I am perched on the top of Fort Hill, and I was commenting earlier that the mountain of stones that we had here is going down quite nicely, and therefore that is evidence that the stone crusher is doing its job. Now, behind me we are overlooking the southern turning head, and the last time we were here we saw quite a bit of work done, but now that we are back, a lot more, significantly more has been done. And today, unfortunately, they're not pouring concrete because it's a very damp day. It's overcast and not the best conditions for pouring of concrete or asphalting for that matter. We are going to take you to see some of the things that we have done. We're going to go down to the Warku Road, where the IADC have paved that entire road from around by the Argyle's residence right back up to where Mrs. Bullock had her supermarket, and that is looking nice. And those of you who will be going out to enjoy the Warku recreation area, you have smooth roads to travel on. Just be careful. From there we're going to take you across to the northern end of the runway, where not only have we completed the work on the turning head there, but some asphalting of the runway have started, and we're going to go across to see what's happening on the aprons, and of course my favorite spot, the river. So stay with us. We're going to take you around as we look at the progress in the construction of the Argyle International Airport. For many years, persons coming to the Warku Recreation Park have had to contend with rugged roads, pretty much stones that you were driving on. Today, I am happy to report that thanks to the International Airport Development Company, the road has been paved. And now, when you're coming here, you can come in relative comfort. Now, the entire road stretching from where Mrs. Bullock had her supermarket right up to the end where you have that old sugar mill has been asphalted. And so with smooth roads, you can now come to the Warku Recreational Park, have your fun days, bring the entire family, and don't be afraid to drive because the road is good. This is yet another of the fringe benefits that we have coming out from the construction of the Argyle International Airport. There is more to come, so as the work progresses, you will be seeing the benefits that we are having, apart from all the other benefits that we are anticipating would come out of the operations of an Argyle International Airport. This is the construction phase, and we are already benefiting. We're going to move from here. We're going to go around to the northern end of the runway to see what is happening around there. Thank you for staying with us. As mentioned before, we were moving to the northern end of the runway, and here we are. Since I last spoke to you, a number of things has happened, and I will point them out to you. Now, of course, a reminder that the northern turning head is complete, and so we're doing work around it. Sometime 2 weeks ago or thereabout, we saw some pavement being done on the stopway, and that was really a testing area for the asphalt. But since then, we have seen the asphalt getting on the way in earnest. And if you look at this area right in front of the northern turning head right here, you will note that the first layer of asphalt has been laid. So that is some good news. We are getting somewhere, and in weeks to come, we are going to see a lot more of the asphalt pavement taking place. So we're making progress here with the construction of the Argyle International Airport. And as I mentioned this, we're making significant progress on the Petroglyph Hill as well as in the river. So we're going to drop by there right now and show you what's happening there. Alright, we're here where the action is taking place. For me, the most excitement right now at the spanning of the Yambu River. A lot of you are still wondering, is this thing going to be finished on time? When is it going to be finished? Well, I can't tell you that right now, but what I can tell you is that the work is progressing nicely and we are moving at a good pace. What they're doing, they're not waiting for all of the foundation to be completed before they start assembling the culverts. As they get some portions of the foundation completed, they are installing the culverts. So you would see that going down all the way past just behind me here. These culverts that you're seeing here will continue all the way down to the very end, and when that is finished, then they will start the backfilling. You've also been asking what material will they be using to backfill in between the culverts. I can't tell you that just yet, but as soon as I know, you will also know. And while we're working on the culverts, we'll continue simultaneously on removing the petroglyph hill, and a lot of work, I can tell you, is taking place there. The trucks, they have a lot on their hands, and the hill, it's been coming down quite nicely. So very soon we're going to meet our target, which is to get the hill, all of this that we're looking at right here, down and over to the other side. So that too is coming down, and we are looking at the light at the end of the tunnel. Things are happening, it's taking shape, and by the grace of God, it will be finished. We are going to go across to the aprons to see what is taking place over there. Stay with us, don't go away. Here we are overlooking the apron area at the Argyle International Airport, and just a reminder for you that we have 3 interconnecting aprons here. On my far right, we have the commercial apron, which you can see is just about complete. It's not all finished, but very little work remains to be done on it, and as a result, we have started the work on the general aviation apron, and we're putting on the base material. We just have a little bit on the commercial apron to be finished, and we have the general aviation apron, the base is being laid. Earlier we showed you the apron work on the southern end of the runway. When that work is complete, all attention will be focused around here, so we can have the general aviation apron started and completed in good time. So we are looking forward to that. At the same time, we continue to clear the area for the cargo apron, because that will also be done. Just above me, we can see that they are doing preparatory work in the area where the fuel farm will be located. So that is being prepared right now at the moment. And also we have work continuing at the back of the passenger terminal building on the parking lot, where that retaining wall is still being constructed. We are also continuing work on the access road to the terminal building, and so we have work being done all around the airport site as we try to meet our target of having this Argyle International Airport operational in this year 2015. So until next time, stay in touch with us via our website www.svgiadc.com, or you can visit us on Facebook at Friends of the Argyle International Airport, or on Twitter at Argyle International. Until next time, we'll see you again.